Hello everyone. For this session, our focus is on the foundation of IaC and Azure Biceps. By the end of this session, you will have a solid understanding of how Azure Bicep fits into the world of IaC. Before diving into Biceps, let's understand what infrastructure as code or IaC really means. Simply put, this way. IaC is about managing your infrastructure using code rather than manually configuring it through the Azure portal. It allows us to automate deployments, ensure consistency across different environments we may have, and it also keeps everything version controlled. Whether you are deploying virtual machines, storage accounts, or databases, IaC ensures your infrastructure is reliable, scalable, and repeatable. There are two types of IaC, declarative and imperative. Declarative IaC is all about focusing on what you as a user want. You simply describe the end results, the desired state of your infrastructure, and the system handles the rest for you. It takes care of every step needed to make it happen. Imperative, on the other hand, focus on how to get there. You need to spell out every single step required to create and configure your resources. The key difference here is the declarative focus on the results, while the imperative focus on the process. Declarative IaC is easier to use, maintain, and scale, which is why Azure prefers this approach. There are a lot of benefits that comes with using declarative IaC. One of such is the idempotency property of IaC, which ensures deployments are repeatable, consistent, and reliable. IaC can be version controlled, which means we can integrate it with tools like Git, which helps to collaborate with our team. And also it provides the flexibility that comes with Git where we can track changes and the reasons changes were made. IaC offers streamless deployments using CI/CD pipelines. IaC can provide consistency within environments such as production and UAT. IaC facilitates disaster recovery. In the events of disaster and we need to redeploy our environments, we can quickly do so from the codes. IaC offers scalability. We can scale our infrastructures on demand. IaC can facilitate compliance and security. Simply means we can put in policies into our code to meet organizational standards and compliance. AMP template simply means Azure Resource Manager template. It has been the backbone of declarative IaC in Azure for years. Written in JSON, they allow you to define what resources you need and Azure takes care of how to deploy them. However, JSON can be verbose and hard to manage, especially in complex projects. Now, let's talk about Azure Biceps. Bicep is a domain-specific language (DSL) designed to simplify IAs in Azure. Think of it as AMP templates without JSON's headache. Bicep allows you to write infrastructure definition in a much more friendly, readable, and concise way. And the best part is Bicep combines into AMP templates in the background, so you get all the power of AMP templates without its complexity. Now let's compare a sample hello world code for AMP templates and Biceps. So here is a quick comparison. This is actually a code to deploy a simple storage account. We can see that all the parameters and all the required definition to meet this is being defined in this JSON, kind of like the configuration file. So we will have the same configuration in Bicep and see the difference. In our example code, we can see that the previous AMP template actually had about 27 lines, and this was being reduced dramatically to 11 lines in Bicep code, and it could even be reduced further. This comparison clearly shows how Bicep simplifies infrastructure management. Why should you use Bicep? Let's quickly highlight some key benefits. Bicep is Azure native, which means it's fully supported by Microsoft, ensuring seamless integration. Bicep has simplified syntax, easy to read and write compared to JSON. Bicep is modular and reusable. It helps to break down infrastructures into reusable pieces, even with ease, and also helps us to manage these resources and code more effectively. Bicep has inbuilt validations, helps us to catch errors before deployment, saving your time and effort. In this session, we have covered what IaC is, the foundation of ARM templates, and how Bicep simplifies the process of managing Azure resources. In the next session, we will dive deep into Bicep syntax, including parameters, variables, loops, and more. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next session.